1995 sports. It's the year 1995, and the Houston Rockets were NBA champions. The Houston Rockets swept the Orlando Magic 4-0 in a 7-game series. The Magic were led by Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal. The Rockets, on the other hand, just had too much firepower. Their stars included Sam Cassell, Clyde Drexler, Mario Elie, Robert Horry, Kenny Smith, and Finals MVP Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. The Dream led all scorers, averaging 32.8 points per game, with 5.5 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks per game. The hype of this NBA Finals was built behind the matchup of Orlando Magic's Shaquille O'Neal versus Houston Rockets' Hakeem Olajuwon, which drew comparison between the battles of Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain. The Rockets were defending champions and became the first team to defeat 4 50-win teams in a single postseason en route to win an NBA championship. The Rockets also became the first repeat NBA champion in history to keep the title with the sweep. The Dallas Cowboys were Super Bowl 30 champions. The Cowboys defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers 27-17, capturing their 5th championship. The game was played on January 28, 1996, commemorating the 95 season at Sun Devil Stadium in Tempe, Arizona. The first time the Super Bowl was played in the Phoenix metropolitan area. This was the 3rd Super Bowl rematch between the two teams, which both resulted in a loss for the Cowboys at Super Bowl X and Super Bowl XIII. The Cowboys team included Hall of Famers Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Larry Allen, and Charles Haley. Emmet Smith ran the ball 18 times for 49 yards and scored 2 touchdowns. However, Larry Brown took home the MVP honors, becoming the first cornerback to be named Super Bowl MVP. His 2 interceptions in the second half solidified a victory for the Cowboys. A 30-second commercial cost a whopping $1.085 million. The Atlanta Braves were World Series champions. The Braves defeated the Cleveland Indians 4-2 in a 7-game series, capturing their 3rd championship. Tom Glavine was the MVP. In 2 starts, he won 2 games, pitched 14 innings, 11 strikeouts, and compiled a 1.29 ERA. The Braves were led by Hall of Famers Tom Glavine, Chipper Jones, Greg Maddux, Fred McGriff, and John Smoltz. Marquise Grissom led all batters with 9 hits, and Ryan Klesko led all batters with 3 home runs. February 25, 1995. Nigel Benn defeats Gerald McClellan by a 10th-round TKO for the WBC Super Middleweight title. Benn was knocked through the ropes in the 1st round and knocked out again in the 8th round. Yet, McClellan was counted out on his knees and later loses consciousness in the ring. McClellan suffered serious complications from this bout. He slipped into a coma, suffered extensive brain damage, lost his eyesight, and became 80% deaf.
Could be something wrong with an neck so that you don't want to move him. That's exactly the right thing to do, by the way. Medically, excellent work in the corner. Well, first,
May 6, 1995. Oscar De La Hoya unifies the WBO and IBF lightweight titles in a 2nd-round TKO victory over Rafael Ruelas.
Steele says, "Come to me." No quick stoppage this time by Richard Steele. De La Hoya with the punishment. And that's it. That's it. Oscar De La Hoya.
June 24th, 1995. Roy Jones Jr. defeats Vinny Pazenzia by TKO in the 6th round for the IBF Super Middleweight Championship.
No way.
August 19th, 1995. He's back. Mike Tyson defeats Peter McNeely in his first comeback fight.
McNeely's hurt this time, Steve. He's very hurt. He can barely stand up. This fight is got about.
November 4th, 1995. Riddick Bowe defeats Evander Holyfield by TKO in the 8th round in their 3rd and final fight, billed as the final chapter.
He's hurt, Joe. He is hurt badly. He might just beats the count.
How do you feel? Take a step forward. Take a step forward. Take a step forward. Take a step forward. All right, let's go.
Barely listening to the commands of Joe Cortez. It's over. That's it. It is over.
That's it.
Evander Holyfield.
October 7th, 1995. Lennox Lewis defeats Tommy Morrison by TKO in the 6th round for the IBC Heavyweight Championship. November 18th, 1995. Pernell Whitaker versus Jake Rodriguez, billed as Collision Course, resulted in a 6th round KO by Whitaker for WBC and lineal welterweight title.
10. It's all over. He timed it to get up just in time for the fight to end. You know,
December 16th, 1995. Mike Tyson defeats Buster Mathis Jr. by KO in the 3rd round.
See, he stepped back and did it again. Stepped off and around and ripped that uppercut to where Mathis was ducking right into it.
9, 10. He didn't beat the count.
A devastating right uppercut, 2 of them by Mike Tyson, and he is knocked down Buster Mathis Jr.